Hey, this is BlindFox and welcome at part 2 of the SERAC 24-hour MRE pack free review. Again, this pack expires in October of this year. It was packed October last year. Please support the channel, please go and subscribe, please go and donate on patreon.com. So let's get started. Welcome at lunch. For lunch we're going to have the chicken pasta, the all-star energy bar. I'm not sure what flavor this is. This might be Caribbean or raisin. This is the same cutlery set we used for breakfast. We've got some orange isotonic drink. This makes half a liter. This is supposed to be your drink bag, but this will not take half a liter and it's so flimsy I'm not going to try it. These bags always spring leaks, but this won't hold half a liter of water anyway. It's about 16 ounces. And we've got some ketchup or tomato sauce. I don't think we will use it. This is so weak anyway. It won't make a big of a difference. I'll go and mix this and heat this up and we'll be back. Although these packs expires in October, this meal expires in August. So I don't know how they pack this stuff. It's a bit weird. As I said, the ingredients for the different meals are on the sleeves. But you can, I've got 300 one of each type of or weight of meal I've got on my Facebook and on Twitter, so you can go and check it out there. These sleeves are not always present in the bags. You are lucky if you get it. Let's check out some of the other stuff. The Star, All-Star Chocolate or Energy Bar. This one took a beating. You can see this is sort of a weird color. I don't know if this is how it gets when it's old. This is either raisin or Caribbean. Or Caribbean raisin, something like that. You can see it looks a lot like the protein bar type things look. You can squash it about. It's crumbly inside. There is some fruit in there. It tastes very sweet. It tastes fruity. You can't really taste the kind of fruit that's in there, but it's very sweety, very fruity. It tastes like a power bar or a fruit power bar. It's not really. I've never seen these in the shops though. This is the same orange drink we had at breakfast. If you haven't watched that one, this is very sweet. It tastes a lot like Rehydrate. It's not really tart. A lot of the American drink stuff got the tart flavor, which is good, a bit soury because it helps with your thirst. This doesn't have it. This is just quite sweet. It tastes a bit orangey, but it's really, really, really sweet. We'll just wait for the chicken pasta to be ready, then I'll be back with the main meal. I've heated this up in hot water for 10 minutes. I'm really disappointed in this lot because this packet you lose 2 months on the ingredients. On the outside it says it expires in October, but a lot of the inside stuff, the muesli and this one, I haven't checked the other two meals yet, expires in August already. It's fine to say yes, but these meals will last longer, but still. We've got, yeah, I think it might be against the law in South Africa to sell stuff. That is the other problem. It is sort of quasi illegal. You're not supposed to sell stuff that has expired. So they actually sort of lied to you then. As you saw, the pasta came out easily. And the pouch opened easily. This is not a very variety of food, but this is quite a lot. This is 300 grams at least of food. So you do get a lot of main meal. It's just, yeah, this is a chicken pasta. I've tasted. I think the salt in this bag is actually leaking. because I can taste the fork tastes salty. Let's check out the pasta, the chicken pasta. You can see there is carrots in there, there's some peas in there, I think there's some corn in there, and there's some chicken, and there's some pasta. This is real chicken pieces. It is a bit dry, but rather should be a bit dry and cooked than not cooked. The pasta is kind of soft, and the veggies is also a bit soft, but you can still recognize that. This is extraordinarily bland. It needs salt as well as some herbs. They really should put more herbs in their pastas. And this is just too bland. You really should. This is just almost a white sauce with chicken. They could have put some Italian style herbs in pasta. I'm not sure which, oregano, basil type stuff, just so that it tastes a bit more flavorful, because this is quite bland. I've added some herbs to this and it improved the taste quite a lot. The pasta, it's very soft. It sort of melts in your mouth. It might be too soft for some people, but it's quite, with the herbs, it does improve the taste a lot. So this was my small little lunch. As I said, there's a lot of food because this is 300 grams. But there's not a huge variety of food. Still, but this was my lunch. See you at dinner. Welcome at dinner. For dinner we are going to be having the 150 gram savory rice. And again, this is the ingredients. And I've got a copy of this on my Facebook page and on my Twitter page. And the 200 gram meal, we're going to have mutton stew. And again, I've got this on my Facebook and on my Twitter page. The mutton stew. Now this is still in date. This, on the other hand, expired even before they packed this thing. This I don't know if you can see there, but it's there. This thing was packed October 2017. It expired 22nd of November 2018. So this thing is already expired. And the package was packed in, or the outside of the package expires in October 2019. So this rice, strictly speaking, has expired already. So we'll see how this goes. Luckily the mutton stew hasn't. We've got some super C's. And we've got the tea. I'm not going to use the creamer and the sugar, but here they are if you want to use them. And again, this is drink bags, which I just use to stash everything in, because these bags are not really, it's a bit flimsy, so I'm not going to try and mix my drinks in them. So I'll go and heat this up and be back. And you can see I just opened this thing 2 or 3 times during this review, and you can see already this seal is totally loose from the package. Just to remind you that this thing was packed August last year, and it's supposed to expire August this year. Oh, sorry, October. It was packed October last year and expires October this year, and already the rice has expired. So, and I checked, and it is against the law in South Africa to sell expired items. So before we check out the food, I'm not sure what tea this is. It's either red or black, I'm not sure. This is just a normal little flimsy bag with the tea. You'll just check what it is when I put it in. So it will just hang out there for a bit. Now let's check out the rice. This is the expired item. I hope this is still, it should be still fine. There it is. This smells just like cumin. Like cumin savory. That's the problem with a lot of the South African stuff. It's got a lot of cumin-y type of spices in it. I might just, not sure which. This fork is so flimsy. But let's just check out the rice. You can see it's got a quite, there's a bean in there. It's got quite a dark color. There's definitely, what do you call that? Yeah, turmeric. Here is cumin in here. It's definitely a bit of curry because this has got a slight burn. It's soft, but it's still, it's not very soft. There's still hard bits in there. But there's definitely a curry flavor in there. So this stuff has a burn. So most of South African stuff, even though the main meal it doesn't burn at all, these, of course you mix it with the rice, it will have a slight burn. So let's just loosen all the rice up there. You definitely have got a cuminy taste. You definitely have a slight curry burn. It's not a lot, but still, if you don't like, there's still some on the, it's either curry or chili, I'm not sure. At least this is still in its state. Here and there you get a South African thing that doesn't want to open. This is one of them. Now this is one of the few dishes that is not cumin at all, but you can see it's salt, there's sauce in there. It definitely smells like lamb or mutton. It's got a nice smell. This is the only bad part about this. If I go for it, which I'm going to do, it will get a cumin smell and taste. But this is a very, very saucy dish, so it will soak into the rice. There's definitely, you can see the pieces of meat there. This is definitely the sheep. I just had a piece of fat. There's even fat in here. Without mixing this with the rice. It's actually quite bland, meat taste. This is actually quite bland. It actually needs some herbs like rosemary, I think, to get nice, but this is real meat. It's definitely nice big real meat pieces, even a little piece of fat. There's another piece. It's not a bad tasting stew. I haven't really mixed it with the rice, but it's not very flavorful. So I said rosemary would have helped. It's a nice sauce. When I mix it with the rice, and you definitely here get the sheep, the mutton taste. The meat is a bit stringy, a bit not very soft, a bit stringy, a bit on the dry side. But it's because it's real pieces, it's not minced, so it's just boiled very well. Let's check this out. Although the dish is much more saucy now, the rice does take over the, I'm going to use my spoon now, does take over the curry cuminness of the rice, does take over the dish. If they had a bit more flavoring in the meat, they could have used just normal plain rice and it would be a very nice dish. But this, again, the cumin taste take it over, so it's just like slightly curried lamb. But the meat is real meat, it's not prefab meat. This, I think, is black tea. I'm not going to add salt to the dish. This is the serviette. It's sort of a very cheap serviette, but it will do the job. Here's the black tea. This is not rooibos. This is normal black tea. It just tastes like normal black tea. There's no special taste in this. It's just normal black tea. I'm not going to add any milk or sugar because I don't like milk or sugar. This again. Let's try this again. Yep. As I said, the rice sort of takes this dish over. It becomes more like curried lamb than just a savory lamb. As I said, rosemary would have helped. And if you add a bit more herbs to the lamb, you just could have had normal, either mash or, well, normal white rice. But overall, it's not a bad dish. Although if you don't like curry dishes, cumin taste, you won't really like the South African stuff that much. And to finish off my meal, I've got one of these Super C's. Now you can see there, let's just put this there. You can see the flavor of the Super C is watermelon, and it's all the Super C's has got there's different flavors. It's always written on the packet. You get watermelon, you get strawberry, you get lemony one, you get nachi, which is a tangerine type of fruit, or I think a mandarin, I'm not sure which one. You get orange. There's grenadella, and there's I think a few other flavors as well. And the color of the sweets also differ. You get orange for orange and nachi, and yellowish for grenadella, and pinkish for strawberry and watermelon, and then yellowy greenish for the lemon one. It's a very hard sweet, but if you bite it, it becomes sugary. You can see there's a sugar thing. This just tastes like artificial watermelon. If you suck on this, it does last a while, and apparently I think there is vitamin C in here. There's quite a lot of sugar in here as well, so it's a nice energy sweet for you. I just decided to do it with my supper and not with my lunch, or my dinner and not with my lunch. But that was the meal. As you see, it's not very large meals, but this is just a normal 24-hour ration. I'm a bit disappointed with SERAC that they actually put expired food in their items, since it is against the law in South Africa to sell expired items unless you do vintage stuff, and I'm not sure, then you have to, I think, state it. But for normal merchandise and stuff, you are not allowed to sell stuff beyond its expiry date, although shops does do it. So I'm a bit disappointed at SERAC for that. I ordered it in January already, and I thought that I will get the new 2019 all packed, because normally when you order it from them, they pack it then. But I didn't, so this is 2018 one. Overall, the food was nice. Even though the rice expired, it was still, you could still eat it. It wasn't bad or anything. The mutton stew was nice. And the tea was just normal black tea. So thanks for watching dinner with me. And thanks for watching this review with me. This menu free, I liked it. So thanks for watching this review with me. So please subscribe to my channel. Please support me on patreon.com, and see you at my next ration review.